Hello students, let us try to understand the capacity of solution to dissolve solute. Okay, capacity of solution to dissolve solute, right? So dear students, how much any suppose we are having this much solution is there, this is solution, okay, and you are adding the solute. So we have to check that is how much it can how much solution can dissolve solute, can dissolve solute. That is what we are going to understand, right? So they are saying chemists need to know the capacity of solutions to dissolve a solute. Chemists need to know the capacity of solution to dissolve solute. Suppose that a solute is added to solvent. What you are going to do, student? You are adding the solute to the solvent. It dissolves readily at first. So initially when you are adding this solute, so first point what they are saying, initially it dissolve more. It dissolve more. Initially it dissolve more. After that what is happening, student? Okay, the dissociation then slow down and more solute is added. If we continue, so secondly what is after that, what is happening after that? Dissociation, okay, dissociation or dissolution slow down. Okay, after that dissolution, what they are saying, student, slow down. Then what is happening, dear student? On addition of the solute, the dissolution stops. Okay, if you are adding more, dissolution stop. So next point what they are saying is, student, the third case, that is after dissolution start. After that dissolution stop. After that what is happening, student? Dissolution stopped. Then what is happening, student? If dissolution stopped, then what is happening? The solution at this point is said to be saturated. At this point, solution at this point is said to be saturated solution. Keep in mind, student. So when the dissolution is stopped, this condition is known as what, student? Saturated solution. This is known as what? Saturated solution, right? Now see, student, what the next point they are saying. A dynamic equilibrium can be reached where the number of solute molecule leaving the crystal to pass into solution is equal to the number of returning from the solution to the crystal. So after that, if it is the, suppose it is the saturated solution, it is the saturated solution. So in case of saturated solution, what is happening, student? The dissolution process, whatever that is, the solute is getting dissociated, the same amount of the solute is crystallized. Okay, so here is this is the dissolution, okay, and downside is crystallization, okay, and here is what is happening, dissolution. And what kind of the condition we are saying, student? This condition we are mentioning, that is saturated solution. This we are saying, that is both side is what is saturated solution. Okay, saturated solution. And here is also what we are saying, that is saturated solution. So that point you keep in mind, students. So here you can see solute plus solvent is there, student, dissolution, okay, or crystallization. So if it is crystallizing, student, it forms solute plus solvent, and if it is dissolving, it will form the solution. So that is what the capacity is all about. A saturated solution contains maximum amount of the solute dissolved in the given amount of solvent at a given temperature. A solution containing greater than the equilibrium amount of solute is said to be the supersaturated solution. Such solution are understandable. The precipitate occurs by addition of the tiny crystal of the solute, and the supersaturated solution changes to saturated solution. Okay, that keep in mind, student. Saturated solution are the unstable. They are saying the precipitate occurs by addition of tiny crystals of the solute, and the supersaturated solution changes to a saturated solution. Again you see, a solution containing greater than the equilibrium amount of solute is said to be supersaturated solution. Such solutions are unstable. The precipitation occurs by the addition of tiny crystals of the solute and the supersaturated solution change to saturated solutions. Okay, so that was the point, student. What is solubility? Okay, important point that we will try to understand in the next video lecture, student. Let us try to firstly understand this one, capacity of solution to dissolve solute.